Before I introduce myself, can I just ask you all to do something? Right. All frown.
I'm frowning.
A real bad frown. Now all smile. Now, which is easier?
Smiling.
Yes. Well, I'm Joy and I'm from... Don't show the wrinkles. I live near Alicante in Spain. Yeah. And I've been in this business since the end of March. And I think what's good about WNP Profits is it's so different to all the other multi-level marketing companies that I've sort of tested, put my toe in and decided it wasn't for me. And I think a little thing that... my name's Joy, as you know, and I have a day job. And my day job is now making me frown. And I'm becoming not Joy anymore. And when I was introduced into the business through Cynthia in Barnsley, thank you, Corinne came over to Spain to sort of help me out a little bit because I was very new. And I said to her, I've found me again. I'm not the going about my daily job anymore. I've found me. I've found the joy in me again. And I think this business is going to show us all that way. And I've written this down. A lot of you will have seen this. It says KISS. Those of you that have been in training will know what that means. It's easy to give someone a kiss, and it's very easy to complicate things. Keep it simple, stupid. Because how many times have you talked someone into something and talked them back out of it? Just keep it simple and learn to listen, because we've all forgotten how to listen. We're very good at talking and telling other people about us and what we do and what we don't like and what we like, but we've stopped listening. You have to find out what people want, and once you find out what people want, then you'll have a very, very successful business.
Give her a round of applause, people. If you could pass the mic to Matt, please tell us a little about yourself and our WNP Profits and et cetera, et cetera.
Now, anyone that knows me knows that I'm absolutely as nervous as hell, because I don't do this sort of thing, stand up in front of people and talk.
Rubbish.
Oh no, trust me. The most I've ever done it to is 20 people in my day job. Now, I came into this by sheer luck. 8 years ago, I actually played on the Brabazon course for my 25th birthday. And it was such a privilege and such an exciting thing to be able to do that I said to myself, I wanted to do that more often. To do that, I needed to have something like this vehicle, WNP Profits. For 8 years, I had to put it on the back shelf and work a career. Now, that career has taken me to certain levels where, in all truth, I've not had recognition, accolade, or praise, or anything. They've just taken me for my job. With this family, with this team here, everyone in here, have actually made me feel someone very special, very genuine, and, well, I think there'd be a surprise for a few people that know my situation, but tomorrow I'm sitting down with my wife to talk about handing my resignation in to be able to focus full-time on this business. I'd just like to personally thank Danny and Mike, Paul, and Ron, bless Ron, with his little directory advert that I actually stumbled across in the early hours of the morning back in September. Because ever since then, I've actually not looked back. People that know me, who aren't in this industry, in this business, think I'm barking mad. And maybe I am. But I see the future, and I see a very, very wealthy and healthy family life coming up. So if you're not in it, get in it, because it does wonders for your soul. Okay, so thank you.
Is this working? Oh, I love all this hugging business, it's great. since I've been in WNP, I've never hugged as many people and kissed as many people. So it's really, really great to see everybody here today. I've done a lot of networking in the past, and fairly successfully, but I would say that the companies concerned, I can't blame them for all my lack of results, but certainly, like many people, we've been in networks that just haven't lived up to expectations. And when Corinne first told me about this business, I wasn't so sure that it wasn't going to be another one. And anyway, very, very shortly after joining, I realized that we got something really, really special here. I certainly have got a fantastic feeling about WNP. Even just in this room today, you can just feel a great buzz. People that are, I don't know, there's just something about this business that makes it, to me, different to everything else that I've done. And as Paul was saying, he just can't think of a better opportunity anywhere worldwide. Just a little bit about, I had a sales promotion company back in the 80s and early 90s. I was doing very well, and I expanded the business in the hope of an upturn that looked like it was coming, and it didn't for another 2 years. And I just went that little bit over the top on the expansion, and the guy that joined me, unfortunately, wasn't able to do what he was going to do. So I really faced a huge challenge, and I had 3 young kids at the time. And basically, I'm mentioning this for a reason. I had this huge vision, which was actually, all these words started coming to me. And when I was really fighting it, I started to write things down. Every night I wrote things down so I could get to sleep. And it developed into the biggest vision I could possibly think of, which was actually writing inspirational messages of peace. And the long-term goal was to see those words hopefully spread worldwide somehow or other. Now, the reason I'm saying this is not just to build myself up. It's to say that I had a dream there, like many people have with businesses like this, and often they just don't stick with it. They don't have the determination that you've got to have. You've got to look at it as a challenge. Get the determination, create the determination, and build the focus and stick with it. Because, you know, we've got a residual plan here. You know, we've seen in the last couple of months there's been lots of changes. We know that you know, that's been very challenging, and some people may have dropped out in that time. But they're going to come back, and they're already coming back. From today, I think absolutely for sure, this business is just going to go wild. And, you know, going back to what I did, and why I like this being involved with WNP so much, is that my goal was to hopefully bring people all over the world together if I could. That sounds a very big statement, but what I mean is if I could get my words out to enough people, it would do something. And the ethos of this business, of being such a big family with everybody here today, you know, everybody with the same goal. And if we get 1 million people in the next 12 months, imagine where that can go to. We can have 20 million, 40, 50 million. And you know, if we can do that, then this business will just be doing so much for so many people around the world. You know, I have personally done quite well since I started. I've introduced quite a lot of people. I'm bringing them along with me, and I know it's going to build a very good income for me. But just as importantly, it's going to build a very good income for people who I've known for a long time. I've seen them struggle. They've been with me on other networks, and you know, we just haven't hit the high spots. But they know, and I know, that this is the one that's going to do it. And you know, all I can say is that everybody here, I'm sure, is definitely going with it, but we need to get out there with the determination to bring everybody to see what we've got here, and believe me, they're going to thank us for it in the future. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Phil Rice.